Coordinates set.
Mars to Venus.
Autopilot. Let the logic go. July Jackson. Incognito uncooked, the snack team exclusive. Course for Venus, take the logic out my mind. This Martian's tired of thinking, let the luxury make me blind. Course for Venus, if it's only for a moment. Take this curse of knowledge from me, she the only atonement. I've been operating on logic since the Rubik Galaxy returned me. Every move calculated, every feeling had to earn me. Something measurable, something I could verify and weigh. But she's in the passenger seat, and the stars are in the way of my reasoning. Her hand on my arm just disrupted every algorithm in my brain. The whole system corrupted by something I can't quantify. The Martian mind was built for warfare strategy, for survival, not the silk of her voice asking me where we going tonight. And I said Venus, said the coordinates kill the light of the dashboard. I don't wanna see the data anymore. Just a silhouette against the passing stars and more. Man off from Mars, woman off from Venus, that's the ancient line. But what happens when a Martian says I'm crossing into mine? Feel territory, logic said turn back, the heart says no. Course for Venus, autopilot, let the logic go. Course for Venus, make me illogical tonight. Take the fruit of knowledge out my mind, replace it with a light. Course for Venus, just one moment, let me feel something the Martian brain can't calculate. Something real. She doesn't operate like me, everything about her is fitting. While I'm running calculations, she's already healing the parts of me that logic locked away behind the code of a Martian who's been thinking his way down every road. Instead of feeling, she said close your eyes, I said it's illogical. The ship needs monitoring, she said the ship's on auto, stop the methodical. And just be here with me between Mars and Venus in the black of space where nothing needs to make sense and nothing's holding back the kids from happening. And when it happened, every circuit in my Martian mind went quiet for the first time. Was it worth it losing control for a moment? The answer wasn't logical, it was felt in the chest, something astronomical that the brain couldn't process. Knowledge is a curse when it keeps you from the only thing that doesn't need a verse of explanation. Her body against mine and zero gravity. Love doesn't need the Martian's mind, just his capacity to up. Course for Venus, the Martian is surrendering. Logic was the armor, love is to dismembering. Course for Venus, take this curse away from me. For a moment, let me feel instead of see. Instead of see. The spaceship drifts between two planets, so do I. Between the mind that calculates and the heart that wants to fly. Without a destination, with the coordinates, without the plan. She's turning to Martian, got a war into a man who doesn't need the answers for the first time in his life. The fruit of knowledge said you'll see everything, and that's a knife. The cuts are deep, but seeing everything means feeling nothing. But she's in my arms, and for a moment I feel something that logic would call dangerous, irrational, insane. The same words they used to lock me up, but this is not the same. There's a Venus pulling Mars out of his orbit willingly. Her gravity is the only force stronger than a brilliantly constructed walls of Martian built around his chest. Course for Venus, logic offline, heart beats best when it's blind, when it's dumb, when it doesn't know the math. Just two bodies on a spaceship, Venus drawn to Martian's path and a light. Course for Venus, Martian surrender. Logic offline. Fruit of knowledge, quiet for the first time. If only for a moment. She made my house feel like Venus, and Venus feel like home. Autopilot, no coordinates needed, just her. July Jackson, Incognito one. Yeah. Black Team exclusive. Course for Venus. Yeah.